Alright, FM26 is on full release. I've got a new location and a new save. We're gonna go to a club that's only just come back from the brink. It's time for Morecambe FC.
Morecambe, it's a place that's by the sea, it's just like Venice.
Hello everyone, Canberra Run here, and welcome to the first full save of FM26. This is Morecambe FC. So for those of you who may not know, Morecambe FC have recently, over the summer, came very, very close to the brink due to their owner, Jason Whittingham, refusing to sell the club. They have now been sold. They're now owned by, I think they're called Punjab Warriors. And they have now starting life in the National League. They got through a really rocky start, but I think they picked up a bit now. I don't know whether it's still in the relegation zone. I will look and I will post the picture of the table, which will be along right after all the horror stories about players not being paid. See all that scanning across the top as we go. So I've got this expectation. They're expected to finish 18th, which is concerning, but they've still got ambitions to reach the playoffs. Sorry, I need to save this. 1 second. Forgot about saving the game. Right, welcome to Morecambe. Morecambe hire Fourick as manager. Supporter introduction. Club visions and expectations. Means accept current vision is fine. Morecambe tactics. Right, we will do all of these. So I'm just going to go to the squad at first, because I know one of the things is that they've got Janssen. God, I forgot they got Janssen Ogo, the former Arsenal starlet, and then they've got Gawain Edwards as well, because they signed a completely new team when they were in League Two, got relegated, and they signed a completely new team again because they had to release a load of players. So we've got Miguel Aziz on loan. I know with Jamal Blackman as the goalkeeper. They've also got Jake Kane, who was formerly of Swindon. Over the age of 34. They've got end introduction. So begin introduction. Okay, so these are all the friendly. I think that's the English. What is it? Enterprise National League, and then I think it's the League National League Cup against Blackburn's youth team. So we've only got 3 friendlies then. That's the National League starts bloody early, doesn't it? Right, continue. They got the training. Lee Tomlin is the assistant manager. I can't remember the name of the guy who's managing them now. He's brought in by the owners, and he's like the first chic manager in Football League. I think he's albino as well. Match day. Okay, that's fine. Delegate stuff. Yeah, look, Kajit Singh Mohammed, these are the guys that own the Punjab Warriors. So, introduction, right. Let's go to the tactic, and we're going to do the same thing I always do, and we're going to see if it works at this level. 4-2-3-1 DM wide. Then out of possession. Yeah, so what I'll look to do is I'll look to bring the attacking midfielder back to midfield and move it around, basically. Right, a couple of things. Centre forward. I want winger and playmaking winger on one side. Deep line playmaker, defensive midfielder. It's not really what I want. I want the attacking just want a regular attacking midfielder. Wing back. Yeah, that's fine. Ball playing centre back is fine, and then a regular centre back. Okay, so we're gonna quick pick the. That was fast. Oh god, Rolando Aarons, formerly of Newcastle. Jesus Christ. Right, playmaking winger. So we've got Jack Nolan as well, 24. Very young. I can't remember his previous career, but he's had. I'm gonna go look at it in a minute. Formerly of Gillingham, and then was sent to Morecambe when he eventually left Gillingham because he wasn't playing, I don't think. So no was the DM. Should have Jake Kane. Yeah, there he is, Jake Kane. Good old Jake Kane. Need to go to the overview, thanks very much. So I kind of want him as an attacking midfielder who can go to being a central midfielder at a distance. He will probably be my choice over George Thomas, because I want an attacking midfielder over a. Please stop doing that. Right. So Kane, and then in the out of possession, Kane moves to being just being a regular central midfielder. Then we got the pressing central midfielder. Problem is they don't have ball winning midfielder anymore. They've just got regular defensive midfielder. And then these guys go back to fullback. So Lewis Payne, they basically had to take who they could when they ended up in the situation. I'm just really hoping that we don't end up overrunning midfield with this. So combined, yeah, it's a little bit off kilter. And then we got this guy. What? Admiral Muskwe, Zimbabwe. Let's see his career. Hell did this guy come from? All right then, Admiral. Let's see what you can do. And then we've got Abdoulaye Cisse. Let's see what's all right. I'm a little worried we're a little bit lacking in the centre forward position, in the striker positions. So that we are. We've only got 3, and we've got Joe Nuttall. Eesh. Well, let's hope we don't get too many games in a row, because I think we might be relying on this guy to score all of our goals. William Sagari. So team instructions. Standard. I don't want it too short because I've seen how much they dick around on this. Tempo. I do want a little bit of a higher tempo. Attacking width. Standard. Yeah, attacking transition, counter attack, balance. Yeah, this is all fairly normal. So I'm going to try and get more whipped crosses in this time, because I was trying low crosses, but they kept getting discouraged, because I'm tired of that. Work ball in. Well, I'm going to try work ball into the box. If we can discourage shooting from distance, get the crossing style in, and then what we'll do is we will try and go for a balanced style. I want them to be able to hold up the ball and then take the chance to get the ball downside into the. That's nice. Thank you for letting me know that we're completely fecked. No, pressing trap. Forget that it's all like middle in the park now. So I want to try and trap inside in the middle of the park, and we're going to pack it, and then try and stop the crosses. Where's my yeah, low bot cross engagement. Okay. Balanced. We'll try and play through the press, because I don't want to go to hoofing it long, basically. Distribute quickly to get the ball down the wings. Go to the playmaker. I was trying to do that so we get the short kicks and we don't try and. No. Stop. Right. So We should be fine on this. Final third progression. Don't want to put... Every time I try to put pass into space on this, it always just ruins it. Progress through the middle. We'll keep that balance. I don't want to lose my fullbacks to the dribbling balance. I don't want to encourage dribbling. I want to set it back to balanced. So we've got the distribution there. We've got the distribution here. Sort of thing. Problems I need out of possession. I need to get the bit which says tackle hard. Yeah, get stuck in. Perfect. We are going to collect a lot of cards. Right. There we go. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to get my set pieces done, because I'm so tired of forgetting to do this and then we don't do any of the set pieces. Right, so I want near post. We'll go with the in-swinger. Balanced. Right, there we go. Very good. So, you will be the guy who will be... Yeah. So if I'm assuming I can get him to the near post, then. So I hover over these. Can I see who's where? It's going to tell me. Box threats, creators, recovery. Right, that should be fine. And then on defense... Yeah, if we just try and keep everybody in the box and then just bring the ball out, stay forward, stay center, yep. That should be fine. I'm going to trust that judgment, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So we've got obviously our suggestion. We've got a first game. We're predicted to finish, if I remember right, we're predicted to finish season preview. Yeah, we're predicted to finish like 18th, somewhere really low. Why are we not? Oh no, we're predicted to finish here in the playoffs, roughly. Which should be fine. I think the thing with the National League is that, yeah, there's about 7 playoff spaces and there's like 1 promotion space. It's a really hard league to get out of because you've got a quarterfinal, I think it's between the 6th and the 7th teams or something like that, and then it's a straight up 2 semi-finals or something like that. Or there's 2 quarterfinals and a semi-final. It's a long process for the playoffs. You just basically need to win the bloody league to get out of it. It's a pain in the ass. I'm going to skip ahead a day. I don't know what the budget is. I think it's probably very, very small, it must say. Yeah, Singh Johal. That's the guy. Avar Singh Johal. Confirm the code of conduct. Hoping we'll have a good disciplinary record with gets stuck in, and I don't think so. So, let's check out the dynamics. Yeah, morale's in the toilet. Of course it is, because basically they came very, very, very close to extinction. And it was very scary time for the club and the supporters. There are loads of videos on YouTube that do show all of the... I'm going to say at least 60 minutes. Don't want to get too tired or injured. There we go. There are loads of YouTube videos about the decline of Morecambe and how close they came to like getting wiped out. Because the guy that owned them previously, Jason Whitcomb, he just basically refused to sell. I may be skipping through all of these, and I probably shouldn't, but I do it every single FM, and then wonder why I have so many problems. Anyway, meet the players. Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Greg. About. It's fine. So we don't get to talk about our aims then, and what we want to do, because I do want to try and get promoted in the first season. I know that there's transfer window is like a tender. Right, let's meet the media, I guess. Get all the generic questions out of the way. I don't think I can hide myself. Please be given the chance. Yeah. I mean, I won't exactly call it a massive club, but they are an interesting name. I think only a couple of years ago they were in League One. I mean, I remember like all the problems under Whitcomb when they were like getting Tyson Fury involved, and there was a whole thing about they were just taking money out of the club or something like that. And to win, we get. I'm not gonna comment on it. I think we should be fine. Yeah. I'm not bothered about like the FA Trophy or anything like that. My biggest thing is getting us back into the Football League. So, right. So they've already played 2 fixtures. So I came in like early preseason then. So we've got a preseason game against Kendall. Cool. That will be very interesting. In terms of recruitment, I think they have no money. Yep, transfer 0 baitable transfer. So we're not signing anybody then. We'll have to leave that. We've got 1 recommendation. Oh, we got quite a few. Oh my god, John Bostock. How old is he? Now 33. Yeah, you can play midfield. I could offer him a contract, but he'd probably want 2 more. I think their status is still professional. Yeah, I think they were left with a massive hole when Whittingham left. I can't remember how much they were, but they definitely were faced with a winding up petition. I will everything I say out loud. I will try and get the news stories to clip that, so everything I say will be up to accurate. Because I don't want to say things. I do not want to say things that are untrue regarding this, especially as I've watched some of the videos over what's happened to them. Oh, it doesn't say. Does it not say whether? Oh no, yeah, that state's professional, formed in 1920. So yeah. Oh, Mandela Boas. Well, that's interesting. We've got the first real test is in the friendlies. Why you will probably, yeah, that's fine. You will probably not see the friendlies this time. I will just do this is just an intro to show you the state of the club and what's happening and talk about like the save. So obviously this is a kind of a road to. So eventually, if I get Morecambe into League Two, settle in League Two, and then I get a better job offer, I will be moving on. Eventually, we'll be reaching taking up one of the big teams in Europe and trying to win Champions League and Premier League and stuff like that. This isn't going to be where I end it in the February, March or anything. I am going to try and do long running series which will run well into the summer. Mostly because I'm now working a job where I have set days off that I can use for recording days, and also because I am very excited for this game. I know the beta was really, really rough, and there are still some things that aren't perfect, but hopefully they will fix them in time. The only thing you might see, obviously, over the summer, I know they're bringing out an international licenses update. I'm hoping it won't be paid for. And I do want to do a World Cup video, which is something very, very special that I've been planning for a long, long time, ever since FM23, and then I never got the chance to do it. Anyway, I am just going to do a couple more things. So we're going to look at the fixture schedule first. So we jump into friendly. Our first game is against Boston United. In the I don't think these are the proper fixtures. Boston United in the National League, and then we got that against the Blackburn under 21s. And Jesus Christ, and the Everton under 21s. Why do we have to play in this damn competition? Never mind. So obviously you'll see probably the first two games you will see are Boston United, and I'll just probably simulate that game, and then Boston United and Brackley. So I will try and keep a team lined up for that because this is like it's gonna be the same. Hopefully I can get them more trained into right. The one thing I do want to do, and it might mess with the system, is I want them to step up more to try and block the midfield. So you will see the first two National League games of the season. I'm not bothered about like the National League Cups and stuff. I'm mulliganing the FA Trophy. Only thing you might see is if I can get past the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup, you'll see like the first round of that. So I have how many? I can't remember how many leagues I have loaded. Just give me a second. God, it's so easy to click the wrong thing. So hang on. Competitions. Europe. These are all the countries I have loaded. So I've got England, France, Germany, Italy, Portugal, Scotland, and Spain. Scotland is only from the Championship and up, and then obviously England is all 5 leagues. So yeah, it's going to be like a long running series. I'm going to play through all of the what's the word? Play through all the friendlies, and then I'm going to obviously tomorrow bring you the first 2 games of the season. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been Camber Run, and thank you for watching.